Well, my new greenhouse is starting to look like a structure. Got the posts up, the beams up. Got it nice and tall, so will not hit any plants going in or out of there. Ended up actually a little bit taller than I wanted, but hey, it's better tall than short when it comes to this. This will be a nice addition for my winter over of some of my plants. As you can see, the pond's gone. Once was a pond here, and beautiful Japanese maple. So always changing, always adding more work to what I thought was too much work to start with. Got my little Japanese white pines over there, still shedding their couple-year-old needles. Kind of stuck in a mud pit here. As you can see, I got some fall color coming in, and the maples. The Taki looks beautiful as usual. Navigate through a jungle of mess. Plants everywhere. Little hobby of bonsai taken off. As usual, nothing minimal with me. It's a nice spruce. Interesting tree. Really love these hemlocks that Anton collected up in Canada. The stug fir that Randy Knight collected is pretty darn cool. I have Aaron Packard doing my styling, since it take me years to get to that level, and I don't have time for years, so I want instant gratification now. This is a very large Doug fir Randy Knight carried out of the hills. It's doing pretty darn good this year. Get some fall color over there on the Japanese sunrise. And then the Acer conspicuum Phoenix over there. Oh, look at the top of the Takanogawi, starting to get some color. Yezo Nishiki here. It's about 30 years old. Had for a long time. Just kept hacking on it. No idea what I'm doing with it. Just didn't want to let it grow large. This one, this maple, the seedlings, gone large. Let's see, we're now at 10, 20, getting to 35 feet, 30 some feet, over 30 feet. You can see down there the pencil tree. Number 2 pencil, monumentale. Oh, what happened there? What? Why are you doing that to me? Well, the color doesn't look very good. Hopefully that didn't mess up the video. The monumentale down there is coloring up nice. So over here, you can see a big pile of dirt. Another big mess. Another mess you got me into. This will be a pond over here. So we'll do a pond. Can I get through? There's a big mess there. No, I can't really get through that easily. Yes, that will get all changed. Work on the yard a little bit. It's like dead trees everywhere. Sticker bushes. Yeah, minor details. all in due time. So the big atrolinear, big red tree in front of me, that was up where the pond was. Now it's down here. And it looks really nice, actually. It blocks some of the view. Ooh, my neighbor's tree back there. I'm not sure what it is. Almost looks like it's... Oh my God, why is it doing that? Nice fall color there. The big maple in front of us. Well, there's two of them. There's the monumental, and behind it is the seedling. Looks pretty darn cool. Over there on the left, we've got a few really nice ones. Zoom in, see, hopefully it doesn't change color on me. Oh, you. What in the world? So, on the left, Purple Ghost. In front of us, Shitosiyama. And on the right is the Burgundy Jewel, the Burgundy Circinatum. Zoom back down here, walk back down here, and get a close-up of Monumental, which in a matter of days will turn to fall orange and then lose its leaves. So this year I would say it's early because typically is around Halloween, and we're only on the 3rd day of October, so I would say fall color is early. Got here the nice fall color of the, oh my word, blueberry bushes. Yes, blueberry bushes. And they do grow nice blueberries. Does the lake come up any? And the lake has come up some. Not a lot. This is the lowest year ever. Never before has it been this low. Circling back around. Little, I think that's a Kaya Kawahime. Yep. A weed fest. Little guys there. Lots of little conifers. This is Balsama vinegar. Balsama vinaigrette. Balsama fir. Not sure which one this one is. It's a very tight little bun. It's shore pine, one of the variegated shore pines. It's Marken. This little plant is a weed. My densiflora is a weed. I think just is a monster. I believe this year I try and pull that out and find a new home for it. See, the atrolinear is dropping some leaves pretty fast, but that's not surprising since it did get dug up and it had a really tight root ball behind the pond, sandwiched between the pond. Dead tree. Kind of one of those trees where it's like, I bought them and then like nobody wants them. I'm kind of like, what do I do with them? And a lot of times they just die because they can't find any place that I want to put them, and I run out of room. Get neglected. It's pretty bad. It's Ruby Stars. Anima Toys got some nice color. Looks like the giant moon is finally getting some height. That has been a slow tree. Of course, back there, it's got some size too. Spruce in the back, the blue spruce. Fairy hares, as I said, have not done well in any of my locations this last year. This is filigree. Another Kawahami. Here's another row of more plants. More plants, more plants, more plants. There's a big koi. The other day was kind of cool. Looking out there, you won't see it now, but there were 2 koi out in the lake out here. Just out here. No, it's going to change that color. And they were out right out there. And they were big koi. Must have escaped from the pond. They, God, it had to be in close to like 3 feet in size. They were, whoa, whales out there. Something, oh, that's Hogiyoku way in the back, changing fall color. These are all trees. It came out of where the pond is. I'm like, oh, great. Now I got to find more room for more plants or more homes. So, my spindly-esque sunset there. Yeah, is, I'll tell people I've got a lot of scratch and dent trees that I've put in the ground here to recover, and gives me room to bring them back and find better trees for everybody to buy. Sengukaku back there, the bright yellow. And Magi Shiguri. Still very interesting tree. I wouldn't call it one of my top favorites, but I definitely like it a lot. And really feel like it's best to just keep it pruned short, though. Yeah, I really love the color when it's concentrated. Man, you're looking straight at it as compared to letting the tree get above you. The ones that I had above that had the height 7 feet, I just really didn't find that attractive. Shigata starting to color up next to the Hogiyoku. I think that tree has got a new home. Matter of fact, I think both those trees are in a new home. Unless I eventually take that Hogiyoku out, put a different one in. I've got 2 more kind of hidden around that are big. That one's got better shape than the ones. First ghost after one of the more dismal years. And when you look at it, it's like, yeah, this is like a kind of dwarf tree, and then look at this leaf. It's like, wow. That's a mutation. You see, it really struggled. This is where it's like, this is last year's spring, last summer's heat, last fall's cold, last fall's dry. Yeah, hard to know what does the damage, but it's been, because the tree's been sitting there for about, well, it's one of the older trees. I probably bought it in about 2012, so it's been there since. That's Shadava Gold. Looks pretty good. There's that 30-year-old Sengukaku that's 5 feet tall. Kept that one pruned. This bed did well, considering it got it all full new makeover this year. Elizabeth recovered. I'm sure once it starts getting healthier, I'll prune it back to a little bit more compact size in this location. Just not much. Not a Magi Shiguri. Hanamatoy. Oh, look. Yeah, there we go. So we got new growth coming right here. There's spring, or the second flush, which is usually August. And so now I got second flush, you'll see, because it's got a rootstock that's very aggressive. So here's my second flush of rootstock. Everybody goes, wow, you got 2 trees. Yeah. But I got to get that rootstock cut back and trimmed back so it stops growing. It's kind of a hard thing to do because they just keep getting new buds right at that junction. This looks good, other than I missed pruning the top part of the pine, but I'll get to that. Give it a nice full top. Kind of hides my one branch I'm trying to figure out what to do. Many years back, I cut off one significant branch for some drunken reason, but I probably wasn't drunk. Yeah, and then trying to recover that one. Back there, look at the Benny Hoshi. It's got new growth and fall color at the same time. Pretty cool. I finally have one of these that's kept alive. Really struggled with keeping that plant alive. Just not been an easy plant to keep alive. Well, that gives us a nice little tour